All right, we'll be sitting at a table together, along with 2 of my associates. Now, once the charges are read, the judge is going to ask you how you plead.
Not guilty.
No.
But I'm not guilty, Mr. Vale.
I don't care. It doesn't matter. You can keep your mouth shut. You don't say anything.
Well, you're gonna say I'm not guilty.
I'll say whatever I say. You don't have to worry about it.
But, Mr. Vale,
This is exactly what I'm talking about. This can't go on in the courtroom, so you might as well get used to it now. I speak. You do not speak. Your job is just to sit there and look innocent.
Well, I am in it.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Bailiff?
The State versus Aaron Stampler.
Is everyone here? Sit down. Is everyone here?
Yes, Your Honor.
Madam Prosecutor?
The state charges the prisoner, Aaron Stampler, with the crime of murder in the 1st degree.
How does your client plead, Counselor?
Your Honor, if it pleases the court, I need time to make a complete psychiatric evaluation before any charges are brought against him.
The state has more than enough evidence to warrant the allegations, Your Honor.
I agree. Motion denied. Mr. Stampler, do you understand the charges brought against you?
Yes,
Your Honor,
I do.
I direct my client not to answer that question on the grounds that his response may tend to incriminate him.
The defendant is taking the fifth on whether or not he understands the charges?
Yes, Your Honor. Until we have a complete psychological evaluation, he will be taking the fifth on any and all questions posed to him. My name is Martin Vale, and the reason I'm here, and the reason you're here, is to make sure that the whole truth is known. Now, we can begin to learn the truth by talking about what the prosecution does not want you to hear.
Do not be fooled by the defendant's innocent appearance and demeanor.
The prosecution does not want you to hear about the other altar boys in the church choir who have mysteriously disappeared.
At the close of evidence, ladies and gentlemen, you will learn that Aaron Stampler had everything he needed for the perfect assassination. Using this knife. Inspector Woodside, can you explain to the court where these sneakers came from?
All right, yes or no, Inspector? Could there have been a 3rd person in the Archbishop's quarters that morning?
There is no evidence to suggest that.
Oh, but there's no evidence to prove there wasn't.
Then, following opening statements, it was a day of strong and detailed testimony from the prosecution's first witnesses, Cook County Forensics Chief Harvey Woodside and Cook County Medical Examiner Emil Weil. It was also a day of tough cross-examination of Woodside and Weil by Stampler defense attorney Martin Vale. By most accounts, though, the prosecution...
Captain Center, I would like to thank you for all the time you've given us today. But finally, I would like to turn your attention to the symbol carved into the Archbishop's chest. Now, would you please tell the jury about that, Captain? What does that passage mean to you, Captain?
Objection. He's a policeman, not an English professor. His interpretation would be speculative and irrelevant.
I didn't hear her ask for an expert opinion. A witness can answer.
One sick motherfucking boy, man, who's been fucked around his whole life by his father, by his priest. This kid does not deserve to die, and it's our job to make sure that a jury believes he doesn't deserve to die.
Okay.
Okay.
No further questions, Your Honor.
Where the hell do you think you're going?
Excuse me?
Hey, you look at me when I'm talking to you, bitch.
Mrs. Stampler!
Fuck you, lady. Come here.
What matters to me is what you have to say. Obviously, your case has been damaged. In fairness to the prosecution, I will declare a mistrial, regardless of what Messieurs Shaughnessy and Vale think, if that's what you want.
Prosecution doesn't want to try this case again, even if it could. Which it can't. At least not by me. And I think I can guarantee you there's no one in the DA's office who will, so... it's up to you.
I'm going to dismiss the jury in favor of a bench trial and a blind plea of not guilty by reason of insanity. Yes?
Yeah.
The defendant will be remanded to Elgin for an evaluation period of 30 days. Let them decide the term of his commitment. Do either of you have a problem with that?
Your Honor, he'll be out in a month.
Take it over to the legislature, Ms. Venable.